All right, meeting is reverse adjourned.
Does that mean started?
Yes, that does mean started. As that is the reverse of adjourning a meeting.
Okay, I hereby bless this meeting to happen.
All right, thanks,
Thank you.
Pirate. Thanks for showing up
We
for the
appreciate your
intro.
blessing.
So, Lisa, the opening was by Lisa. What the fuck?
I didn't notice.
It's not the same Lisa. It's a different Lisa.
Lisa number 1.
What episode is this?
This is 55. Wait,
54.
Siren, you watched this a while ago.
55.
I did. I used
Um,
one of the secret powers to watch this. Oh, this episode, okay.
Wait, did Hilda say Desua?
She might have said Desua.
no, yeah, she's
Listen.
married now. She has to change
I
how
will
she
note.
speaks.
Hilda.
No, Hilda.
Oh, Hilda.
She could be married.
Well,
We
yeah,
don't
she's
know.
rich.
It's because she was at like a fancy party, so.
Hopland is super straight. We get that confirmed this episode.
Hoplin is super straight.
Poplin would not go for a 15-year-old, but he would canonically go for a 17-year-old. Let this be known.
We get like just background into the Alliance's life post Empire.
Yeah, we kind of just get to see Wenley fucking around. Julian gets
Most of the episodes.
Julian gets to get set up with his love interest, who nondescript character we know no idea about yet.
Well, no, that's just a romantic rival for Charlotte.
That's true. Charlotte is like the canonic soulmate
Rival.
of Julian.
That's insane. Julian is only into older women. We know this.
Well, Julian's older than her, so she doesn't work either.
I'm just saying, he's into older women. He doesn't want her.
In a field of children, when all you want to do is hag max Julian's eternal struggle.
Other than that, yeah, I don't have much to say. This episode had goofy music.
The Empire guys come aboard and are like, any young woman aboard?
Awesome.
Look, the band just wanted some. Can you blame them?
How do you want the people to respond to that? You ask that, you say this, any young woman, you want them to be like, yeah, we got some young women, you want them?
Tiny,
right?
have you seen this show? After like episode 40, all the women stopped looking like the Habsburgs and actually look attractive. So I don't blame them. They lost the famous jawline that every woman in the universe had.
Yeah, they said that Reinhardt's gonna put the new capital on Pheasant for some reason.
Well, I mean, I understand the reasoning. I also think that like it is crazy that at no point in human history has moving the capital closer to your enemy ever caused an issue ever.
I mean, theoretically, they're not his enemy. That's the point, I think, but...
Well, they are. He just has them
he's
conquered
only
at the
one.
moment. Yeah.
The point is that he can rule them... Oh, it's like the Byzantines.
Look, all I'm saying is Rome didn't fall because they moved the capital closer to the enemy.
No, Rome did fall because they moved capital closer to the enemy.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where is Rubinsky? Nobody knows.
Yeah, he hasn't.
This guy?
Rome literally fell because they focused all their attention on like the Byzantine. Like, oh, the barbarians just walked into Rome because no one was there.
I know Tiny was making a joke.
Sorry, I don't know how well people know history, so I can't.
In my notes, I have the joke about this didn't go wrong for Rome when it did it.
I wasn't looking at your notes. I should have been. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's why I brought that up. But yeah, no, Rubinsky's still gone. He'll show up eventually, I guess.
But it is kind of insane. Like, Rubinsky is gone. No one knows where he is. And theoretically, he's got to have something dangerous on Pheasant. Moving the capital to Pheasant while Rubinsky's still around is like, it feels dangerous.
Or maybe that's it, and you never see him again. He just leaves.
So Murkatz's troop are gonna have to wait 5 or 6 years. I wrote that.
Almost a funny number. So close.
I don't know how they're gonna like keep themselves supplied and hidden for that long. I mean, does the Empire they've got a lot of ships now?
I assume they're just like there were supply bases nearby. They're just stealing off of the war supplies at the moment.
I assume most ships have like hydroponics labs and stuff to like grow their own food, based on what happened in the Empire, where they had the guy that could grow stuff.
I guess that's true. You're right.
So I assume they're like self-sustainable for the amount of people they have. Also, it's probably not going to be 5-6 years that the right things are going, but we haven't gotten that far yet.
True. I'll say Wenli and Greenhill are just like walking an entire car, just following them like through a camp. Like
Yeah.
they're really like trying to be sneaky about it. They're like, no, we're watching you.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's the point. It's like, don't do anything, Wenli. Shakes finger,
guess.
wags your finger at Wenli. I'm watching
It's
you,
just, like,
buddy.
a little comical.
You totally
Also,
won't
Julian's face-
I'm
secretly
getting
plan.
married,
end.
bro. I'm getting
Julian's
married,
face
bro.
in the
Stop,
end.
stop watching me. Stop watching me.
I liked them shitting on Wenli the entire time, during and like after his marriage.
Oh, the boys.
Yeah, the boys just bantering with Wenli.
Hmm. I'm glad Shen Cop is doing stuff post-war.
I mean, he did retire from the military.
I think this was in a later episode notes, but it's the same thing. Is Wenli just not doing anything? I mean, I guess he has enough money to just fully retire for life.
Yeah, he has. They have 2 pensions because Greenhill also has a pension.
I guess I don't know. It just seems weird. I feel like he'd get bored of just sitting around all day. I feel like
I mean, I think he was
want to do
bored,
something.
but he was kind of under like pseudo house arrest, so
Yeah.
you don't really have much of a choice but be bored in that scenario.
I feel like again, this is kind of later episodes, but it's just kind of upsetting to like, again, they're keeping him under house arrest essentially. And it's like either you kill him and do what you want, or you try to make him happy. By making him as upset as possible, you're just asking him to do something.
I mean, he wasn't super. Because they did show hints of he was like writing a novel about history. So
I just feel like harassing him is like the worst thing to do.
I mean, yeah, they could have left him alone, and he probably wouldn't have done anything for 6, maybe 7 years.
Nice.
No, and then my only other comment is the honeymoon ED was kind of funny, where it's just Wenli and Greenhill being lovey-dovey.
Hey, as they say in Japan.
Maybe they do say that in Japan.
So I do think they would put a lot more surveillance on Julian. Like, it just seems bizarre that Julian's kind of just able to go around, despite him being Wenli's.
Isn't Julian
Basically
presumed
child.
dead?
No, because he was on the planet.
No.
I think he left before they applied the surveillance in like the interim. Because he left like right after the wedding. Nope, if there's no further thoughts, 56 is the
56?
first of 2 history episodes this set.
Pretty uninteresting.
Is this
I
the
didn't
one
like
where
history.
Is this the one he's watching with the Poplin?
Yeah, he's watching
Yeah.
the history part. I guess
History
technically
part.
part 1 of the history, because you watched part 2 at the other time.
That was so funny where Poplin just like comes into the room and is like, "Hey, Julian, what are you watching?"
You watching porn, and then I expected him to leave after Julian said no, and it was just history. But no, he stayed, and he was like interested and talked about it. So
I thought that was cool.
yeah, Poplin's just cool to hang out. He's like, yeah, fuck it, we're watching a history documentary now. Let's talk about it.
I like the line of like, oh yeah, they made faster than light, but it made women infertile. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and then they fixed the problem.
Yeah, 30 years later, they figured it out, and then 30 years later, they made it usable.
It's just such a weird line. It's like, yeah, they made women infertile. Okay, it's done.
The history is not done well at all, in my opinion. I think it's a lot of very random leaps of logic that I don't think would reasonably happen in our history.
I mean, I think it could happen. The problem is we're skipping like 50 years at a time, so you have like none of the build-up that led to it. So it kind of just seems nonsensical.
Also, now I understand why Pyric likes this anime. It's Australia's the capital of the world.
That's true. Although Australia also fucked up humanity and like killed everyone, so I like that they pointed out that the population fell to 1 billion multiple times throughout this.
And yet it fell to 10 million after they all left Earth.
It fell to 10 million after they all left Earth, and then like human population fell to 1 billion, rose to a bunch, fell back to 1 billion, rose to like 100 billion, and now it's back down to like 10 billion again after the fucking hyper war between Reinhardt and Wendley and all the stuff that happened.
It's just so strange how few people live on each of these planets. I know we've already talked about that. But...
It is so strange
Oh.
how rapidly population goes to like 100 billion and then decreases so many times.
The scale in this show just makes no sense.
Yeah. I don't like the buildup of the military. In the history episode, once humanity's been united and they're like focused on like space and stuff, and like they start building a military. It's like, wait, why do they have a military? Why do you even need a military? What are you fighting? If they're keeping peace, you'd have like police, but there's no pirates. They don't mention pirates at all. I know they did in the previous one, but that's also post this all happening. I mean, that's all after this history. That military, I don't know what they were doing all day. I mean, the military continues to grow and becomes more opulent, and they're like politicians who are like upset at them.
Yeah, but who would spend billions on military budget for no reason? That's never happened.
Hey, Israel needs their people.
That's true. Also, do you think that letter was like horribly miswritten because it was Australian or because Japanese people made it? I choose to believe they purposely made it full of typos. The
I don't know.
It's in my notes. That letter was really funny.
I did not.
Oh,
read it.
I tried to read like the newspaper articles too. They were all nonsense.
That one's not nonsense. It just has like horrible typos.
It's very funny. I didn't read
Attempting
this.
to escape or hoying will be handled according to the situation. I choose to believe it's because they're Australian. Pyric, is that Australian English in that letter?
Anyway, see, also the fact that Earth like required agriculture from other planets to survive felt absurd. And I get that like, oh, there was a nuclear war and stuff, but they seemed to survive on their own for like a long time before they invented faster light travel. So why did they suddenly be like, oh no, now we need agriculture from other planets to survive?
I think it was more so they could sustain it in like underground hydroponics labs, but because the population shot back up again, they're like, yeah, fuck, we can't sustain this. I assume that's the answer.
I don't know.
Alternatively, they rapidly switched from an agricultural society to a like banker class society after they made colonies, and they no longer had the like infrastructure to support themselves. One of those two answers the question.
I would believe the second one more.
The second one's probable. Yeah, not much to say about this episode. Just history episode 1 of 2 for this set.
Military denying war crimes.
Classic story. I like that the episode was like, yeah, they denied this, and then 3 days later they like 180'd, and then they never explained why they 180'd. That's just like how it happened.
Well, they 180, but it wasn't as bad as they said.
They literally did the that one slippery slope where
Yeah.
this didn't happen. Okay, it did. If it did happen, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, it did happen, but I didn't do it. Okay, I did it.
But it
But
wasn't.
still, yeah.
But you deserved it.
You deserved it. I don't understand how it works. Like, do cameras not exist in this world? Is this pre-camera or post-cameras?
They wouldn't
can't
fit on the
really deny
floppy
war
disks of
crimes.
the time.
You can't really deny war crimes. There's people just like taking pictures of what you're doing.
I mean, you can if you kill all the journalists.
I guess you just kill literally everyone.
Everybody dies.
I mean, the
so-
numbers of people they murdered in that attack was comical. Like, they killed 1 billion people on that planet.
Yeah. Anyway, I felt the episode was pretty boring. I don't think there's really much of a reason for it. We could just assume that history happened. Here's the plot. don't know
I
why
think
they
it was
needed
less
to-
interesting than the other Julian Goes Through History episode.
Well, because the other one was like almost directly relevant because it's about
The Empire's history, yeah.
what's his name? Rudolph. And a major part of the series is the parallels between Rudolph and Reinhard, and I think that's interesting.
No, that's entirely fair.
This one I didn't feel like added anything.
I mean, I knew this was coming because before I watched the episode, Paulo spoiled me. It's like, oh yeah, we have another Julian Watches History episode. Just like, hell yeah.
Anyway, that's all I've got from 56.
I think it's a funny way to do these kind of episodes.
I do
is just
like
having
their
like,
way of
lots background
handling
and
doing random filler historical episodes.
Okay, 57. All I have to say is, Reinhardt, you must get married.
You will conceive, you will procreate.
Reinhardt, you must marry.
It doesn't need
So
to be
many
Hilda.
new
I don't think
characters.
Hilda would want to get tied down by marriage, but you should marry someone. I'll give you a
So
list
many
of
new
candidates.
characters.
Oh, is episode 57 the one? Is that the
What?
one? What's the one? Is that the one with the Z word?
The Zephyr? Yeah. That is the
Yeah.
Zephyr particle trap episode.
So let's see, Zephyr particles versus the gay fountain. Which has more like constants in like this timeline?
I mean, Zephyr particles have shown up more, but I think the gay fountain has had more of a lasting impact on like the entire history of the world, especially when we get to the second history episode when I have a theory to propose.
How do you? Why yes, of course. I have Zephyr particles everywhere. How'd you know?
Well, yes, we're dining just on top of a Zephyr particle bomb.
How did he set that up?
He
Yeah, it
didn't.
doesn't
I mean,
show
I
that.
get it. Earth cult, something's on the Earth cult, but how did he set that up? I mean,
No,
Reinhardt
I think
has,
the
like,
idea is he
base
didn't
and-
set that up. He's lying.
Oh, you don't think any of that was ever true?
No, I
No.
think he literally just
That-
wanted to like feel powerful in his last moments.
That's
I thought the entire point was that the Earth cult was.
Well, the
actually
Earth
wanting
cult
to
was backing
assassinate-
him, but I think he didn't actually bother setting it up, as he had no interest in actually doing it. He just wanted Reinhardt to like cower and beg him for his life.
If that's true, I did not get that in the slightest.
I mean, it's possible he set that up. I don't know. Maybe the books
Yeah,
like
it seems-
establish if he did more than the show. I interpreted that as he had no intention of going through with it. He just wanted to be powerful in that one moment. Basically, like a
We-
glorified death by cop.
Have we been even shown what a Zephyr particle even looks like besides
It's a
like
particle.
the explosion?
It's a gas.
Siren, I'm gonna walk
Yeah,
back on
clear
that. What do you
gas.
mean? Have we seen what it looks like? It's a gas. No, we've not seen the atomic structure of it. That I can
know-
confirm.
Wait, no, that's a good
Okay.
point. I want to see the atomic structure.
Yeah, I want to know what
Or
elements
like
it's
even
made up of.
they didn't even show us like the bomb either in the what's it called? We never even seen anything in that episode. What's it called? The guys just like went to go look for it, but we never really saw anything.
What, when they were
I think-
debombing the fortress?
The courtyard where they went to go look for it, but that just like cuts and we go to a different perspective somewhere else. They don't. We
Well,
don't
yeah,
get-
because
we
they were
don't get
do-
to see them find what it is.
Yeah, and they don't clarify if it was there or not. I don't think it really
if wasn't
matters.
there, I think if it wasn't there, they would have commented on it and be like, "Oh, we searched. It wasn't actually there all." I think someone would have said something.
I guess. I mean, I don't think it really matters one way or the other. Especially because he was specifically not blaming the guy for it.
Yeah. Anyway, Trunit's still alive.
Trun is still alive, and also he
I-
tried to make a play where he knew this was going to happen. He tried to get like political favor for it. And
Yeah.
I think he's just going to
Well,
get
now he's-
arrested and or executed at some point for
He's
this stuff.
unzed. GG.
I'm shocked he's still in the story. I thought they were literally just going to write him out there, and I was like, that's a good way for him to end. Why is he still here? I hate him.
Yeah, he's going to do something at some point. Oh, this was another gore episode too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Where they shot the guy and his brain exploded everywhere, and then the other guy comically
Oh,
ran into the
yeah.
wall really fast and exploded against the wall.
How is an old man who's being interrogated in a straitjacket able to get out of his captors who are holding him and run all the way to the wall?
At full sprint,
It's
yeah.
called religious fervor, bro. What the hell?
He was blessed by God and like was able to escape his divine.
That wall was
Also-
just extremely powerful. Okay, if you power scale the wall, it all makes sense.
That's true.
Also, Julian is 2 for 2 now with leaving Wenli's side and immediately getting attacked, going to a place that is attacked by the Empire.
It's true. Look,
He's somewhere else, man.
Julian is just the plot device. Where he goes, the plot follows.
He's the main character, right?
He kinda
believe it.
is. I like that Reinhardt, like, canonically will just let himself die, though, because he doesn't want to hand over his locket of hair.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know there where he's like, yeah, I don't care if I die, and then you see him there. You see him tweaking in his chair, like with the locket of Kerchheis, just like rubbing it back and forth. I'm not gonna give this up.
I mean, have you ever seen a fidget spinner? It's kind of like that. That's what he's using it for.
Yeah, I
so
thought
Heinrich
that
was
was
set up.
funny.
Heinrich was set up for a really long time. They constantly was mentioning him, and he did nothing.
I mean, he had his scene, It did
He had
set
his
up
he had his one
something,
scene,
but
but it
yeah.
changed to nothing. Like the overall plot was not affected by him.
I mean, it did
Oh,
start the invasion of Earth.
I guess, yeah, I guess that's what it did. But
who knows? There might be a scene recalling this very moment, like 20 episodes in the future.
It's true. Hilda crying in her room because her cousin's dead.
Oh, that's Reinhardt's gonna decide. Oh, I'm gonna marry Hilda, and Hilda goes no.
And then Hilda blows him up with the Zephyr particles.
And then Hilda walks over to Ruintal and becomes one of his women. Yeah, I agree. Not that he doesn't have a woman now, as we're gonna get to in episode 58.
Yeah, he actually has a trick ass hoe.
It's true.
Brutal's being a bit rapey there.
He was being very rapey.
Yeah, that was a crazy scene. That's like the only thing I can talk about, I think, for this episode. That was like,
He was being so rapey. Minnemeyer was like, "Dude, cut it the fuck out. Like that's not cool."
yeah, Rutal's like trolling the hell out of him. Oh yeah, this is just like when my mother tried to kill me when I was a child.
No, I guess before
Pretty
that,
insane.
Oberstein again tries to urge Reinhardt to marry and procreate, and
Right.
Reinhardt retorts by calling Oberstein old and maidenless, which is funny. And then he later he calls out Oberstein by the fact that he's alluding to Hilda being a candidate because he's like, "Yeah, fuck you, shut up, go away." Oberstein's trying to make plays, but he's slightly too autistic to make him against Reinhardt.
Wholesome Mittermeier, though. He's so wholesome.
Yeah, he's a loving husband for his
I think Mittermeier-
cousin.
Rapist.
Mittermeier might be the purest person in this show.
Yeah.
Because I think even Wenley's too lazy to be pure.
Okay. What's your problem with Charlotte? What has she done to make her unpure, Palu?
Okay, you saw the eye she's giving Julian.
Okay, but that's her future husband, so I think that's kosher.
Well, they're not married yet.
Yeah, but she's saving herself for marriage, but she's making eyes so that he knows that she's saving herself for marriage.
In this episode, you get a Runetal telling Mittermeier that Trunit would be a great Fezini, which is
It's basically saying, oh, he's very Jewish, yeah.
yeah.
I kind of agree.
Can we talk about the fact that Mueller has never once won any battle? He's never once succeeded at anything he's done.
Okay, but he was really cool when he kept jumping ship to ship.
But he failed.
Yeah, but he failed with style.
I'm just saying, Reinhardt keeps sending him to do things. Well,
Okay, but if the guy you keep sending to do things not only keeps living, but he's living with style, would you not just keep sending him to see what would happen?
maybe. I don't know.
If anything, he's wasting the bombs of the Alliance.
Yeah,
That
he's
was-
like, okay, we're losing ships, but they're losing ammo and ships too.
If you think about it, you could just keep on sending Mueller out there, and he'll always survive.
Yeah? I'm not sure you want someone who just survives, though. You want to, destroy your enemies.
Julian alludes to the fact that he's pretty sure he met that hot girl from a couple episodes ago. No idea who that is still, but that might be important later.
I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know who that hot
It'll
girl
come
is.
back, obviously, and they'll tell us.
Yeah, eventually. Also, why does Pluto have people on it? Why are there random
Yeah.
habitable planets with 10,000 people on it, but they still put people on Pluto?
They explain like, oh, it was really hard to find a habitable planet in the Earth episode.
But there's
But
people
then-
on Pluto.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Like the moon base kind of made sense because okay, well there's no oxygen there, but like that's close. Pluto makes no sense. That is insane.
Anyway, so we know that the Earth cult clearly wants Reinhardt dead. Everyone knows this on Reinhardt's side. And the only people on Earth are Earth cultists. We know this. They've said this multiple times.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. There's no reason to let Earth live. They should blow up the entire planet.
I mean that's what he's sending the guy to go do. He's gonna subjugate them.
No, they should blow up the
you're not
entire
allowed-
planet from space.
Okay, but Tiny, they
They
might have
didn't do
secret
it.
plans already set in motion that they need to go like investigate.
No, if they're all dead, their secret plans are gone.
No, they could have like a cyanide capsule slowly opening inside Reinhardt's locket that they slipped in there like 20 episodes ago.
I think they should just blow up the entire planet and be done with it.
It's also illegal to nuke a planet.
It shouldn't be. Right? What do you mean illegal?
They explain that in the movie. You can't nuke
Even
a planet.
Reinhardt chooses what's legal. He's the ruler of the galaxy.
Yeah,
Well,
but if
no,
he
there's
starts
also
acting like a
president.
dictator, eventually someone's gonna want to overthrow him.
Yeah, but I mean, he has just cause though here. He's like, hey guys, these people want to kill me. They're clearly all terrorists.
I think Reinhardt's too much of a like pure-hearted good boy to nuke an entire planet when he could just subjugate it easily.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
I think it's gonna be relatively easy.
I just don't like the Earth cultists. They annoy me.
I mean, I don't like them either.
Well, apparently they have some good women.
True, Poplin was excited for the co-ed bedrooms.
I think he's just excited to see any woman.
That's true. Any biological woman, specifically biological.
Okay,
he's
well, that's all I have
great.
for 58. I pretty much have nothing for 59.
59 I liked more as a historical thing, and I have things to talk about.
Okay, go
Yeah.
on.
59 would be-
The fourth Kaiser basically just saying, "Oh, that thing exploded. Sorry, not on my schedule," and walking off was really Chad.
I did write based schedule autist Kaiser.
And then the fifth Kaiser, I think, is the like historical origin point of the fountain.
Yeah, I believe it.
I do like that he
First
just
fountain.
abdicated the throne and ran off with his gay boy lover. That is
His-
funny.
With this very underage gay boy.
Eunuch lover that was castrated to sing better. Yeah.
It's very realistic. That one's good.
That
I believe that happened.
you could just tell me like a Roman emperor did that. It's like, yeah, that makes sense.
I like that Wenley just kind of charms the one officer stationed outside of his house. Like, hey man, we're just in it for a paycheck. He goes like, you know what? Yeah, I am.
Man, work fucking sucks, am I right? No, there's a lot of funny things too, where like Charlotte fucking just waltzes by the soldiers because oh, cute kid, and then just hands Wenley a fucking note.
Well, the note was in the cake or whatever.
Yeah, if I was a soldier being told, hey, you have to watch this guy hyper vigilantly, like 24/7, you are inspecting that cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like
Scarlet.
that the fucking Charlotte's mom was just like, yeah, no, go find the most pensive looking guy and invite him in. We're giving him tea.
Yeah, Hortense is a pretty good character.
Yeah. I like
Sorry
the
for putting a Hortense skull emoji whenever she first got introduced.
Also, the biggest like cause of why Wenley's going to rejoin the war is they reduced his pension. That's all he wanted.
Literally, I mean, that's why this is the episode I wrote when I was writing this. Where it's like they just keep pestering him, annoying him. Like literally, you should just make him the happiest guy ever, and there's no reason for him to rebel. You should be buttering him up. You should be doing anything you can to make his life as easy as possible.
Just give him like a fucking university, like free university for life, and I think Wenley would be happy.
It feels incompetent that they're just like, no, we're just gonna keep like poking him. They just keep walking in and just keep poking him every day. He's like, why do you keep poking me?
Well, they got to do it or else the Empire will poke them.
Anyway, that's all I have for 59.
Yeah, I think the second half of the episode was pretty good. And I liked the Kaiser history. It was funny. I liked Reinhardt just sitting there kind of chuckling to himself. I was like, wow, these guys were fucking ridiculous. Yeah, okay.
I do like how many times they just say like, "Oh yeah," and this Kaiser was a hypocrite, according to Rudolph.
Oh yeah, Rudolph
Yeah.
like executed all the gays. Yeah, well, the fifth Kaiser in the Empire was gay. Fuck you, Rudolph. Was the fifth Kaiser a diversity hire?
Hmm. Oh yeah, what about Carl just being forced in the fucking mental institution for like 6 Kaiser lives?
I think it was 2.
Where
They
people
said
forgot about him.
there was 2 other Kaisers between him.
Then they just forgot that he was in the mental institution.
You didn't. Sorry, I might be. Didn't he become the Kaiser because the other 2 died? Briefly.
No, he did not.
No.
No.
No, he
was
died
sitting
in the
there.
mental institution.
He died alone in the mental hospital.
I wasn't paying attention enough to that episode then. Damn.
But to be fair, he did kill the previous Kaiser, so he deserved it.
That's true. And he killed 5 perfectly good women.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, 60.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna need to defend Oberstein here. I was upset at his stupid plan.
I mean, his plan is bad, but also
if it works, it works.
It's not going to work.
I think he wants it to fuck up, but in a predictable way that he can deal with. Is my defense of Oberstein. I think the point is it will fuck up, but regardless of like the way it fucks up, any of the ways it does, he can play into.
But the issue is that Wenli's going to be completely freed. He's going to be in space with his soldiers. You're starting the war up again, essentially, and they have never once won a single battle against Wenli.
It's gonna be really funny too because they still have Chekhov's gun of him retaking Iserlohn Fortress. They're just gonna re-get that fortress immediately.
Yeah, I mean, it's insane. Again, I don't know what Oberstein could possibly be thinking. Other than the one thing I will say is I don't think Oberstein's smart enough for this. But Reinhardt is like going stir crazy because he needs someone to fight. If Oberstein's smart enough to realize that, it's like I'm doing this specifically for Reinhardt to go fight someone.
I mean, I also think Oberstein wanted the position Lennenkamp was given, but Reinhardt wouldn't do it. I think if he makes Lennenkamp take Wenli and cause this, Reinhardt would have to fire/execute him. So that might be a play to get that position.
It's just, I don't know. I feel like we're just letting Wenli out free with all of his soldiers.
True. All his soldiers, and they are ready for action.
This is utterly insane.
Greenhill walking up to the mirror and striking a cool pose was really funny. She's like,
yeah,
yeah, I'm a girl with a gun.
That's just fuck, what's that show called? Oh, all Cripples can say is that Greenhill is a badass.
True, her turning
only
into
notes
the
is-
uniform was cool. Her pointing her gun at the mirror was goofy and like, come on, that's really funny, Greenhill.
Yeah, my only notes from 60 were me complaining about Oberstein's plan.
I mean,
My final note. I do have one other note. Why are there no cars on the road? I wrote that down.
I mean, you missed the other important note. Shenkop has a daughter, and her name is kind of interesting. I wonder what that's about.
No, she's just Kino from Kino's Journey.
What was her name? I didn't even write it
Greenhill.
down. I didn't pay attention.
Oh,
Karen?
fuck, yeah.
I wonder if we've met another character who that could be. Also, the episode ends on it. Yeah, it's a weird character name. Anyways, the Shenkop car chase scene was awesome, and it ended on a cliffhanger of a huge explosion. I wonder what that explosion was.
There's also just no cars on the road. It's just empty.
Well, yeah, it's the Alliance. No one drives past a certain hour.
I assume they were under like curfew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess maybe.
I like the fact that the surveillance team started following everyone is what tipped them off. Is like, okay, things are going down. Because these really obvious, like, not inconspicuous people are following us now. Yeah, I think episode 60 was awesome. I look forward to the fact that we're getting back into things right away. I had no prediction for what the story was going to do. I did not expect Wenli to be back in the fight so fast.
I'm kind of glad how we separated the episodes. They do just kind of naturally end up.
Yeah. Yeah, doing
It does
4
make
last
sense.
time and then
Like
6
full
this time made
cliffhanger.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're really just going. I mean, yeah, the war's just starting up again. It's gonna be Wenli versus Reinhardt again.
But Wenli has even less supplies this time.
There's even less
Well, no.
ships, less people.
No, he's gonna take Iserlon though.
Okay, no, that's what's going to happen. Julian is going to recruit the entirety of the Earth Cult, and they're going to go join Wenli's force.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
No. Or Julian's going to pull his trick and steal the entire admiral that goes to fight the Earth Cult's fleet, and then join up with Wenli with an Imperial fleet. Then Wenli's going to snap and say, damn, if I patented that, that's twice now. Yeah, short meeting. I don't think there was too much to say because 2 of our episodes were in fact just history episodes.
Yeah.
And those history episodes are like, yeah, those happened. They did history.
That's true.
I don't care for history.
Man, he's a Reinhardt supporter, not a Wenli fan.
See, why would you study history when you can study the future?
Why study history when you could make history by doing things actively?
Certified Shenkov moment.
Look, all I'm saying is if Shenkop killed Runtal in that fist fight, the world would be a different place. That woman wouldn't have gotten raped last episode.
I guess that would be different, you're right. That would be an interesting alternate history if Ruintal dies there, because it doesn't change that much, but it means Mittermeier is like just the number 2.
I think Reinhardt's less evil in that timeline.
Yeah, because you got to balance his admirals, and like Oberstein and Ruintal are kind of evil maxing, and Mittermeier and Mueller are kind of good maxing. So if you tip the scales one way, Reinhardt will morph into Siegfried himself. Also, unrelated, that new redheaded admiral, or whoever was with Reinhardt, I just assume he was only hired because he has red hair.
Yeah, Reinhardt, he has an absurd amount of redheads that's on his ship at all times. Like, it can't just be like a accident. It had to be like a choice.
He walks around saying, everywhere I go, I see things that make me think of you, and then Hilda turns to him and is like, dude, you've been hiring redheads exclusively for the last, like, 5 months.
Anyway, good meeting.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
We'll meet maybe next Monday. We'll see.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Good meeting. Good meeting.
Sorry, the episode came out late, Pyric.
Yeah, if you want to say bye to Pyric, I won't cut you guys off this time. You can say your goodbyes.
Bye, Pyric. Bye, Pyric.
Bye, Pyric. Love you.
Bye, Pyric.